It's time for the Titans on your home for Columbus High School athletics. Columbus Sports
He's
Live.
got some room to run around the left side. Jaden Rodriguez, he's going to the house. Jaden Rodriguez. Mooney, corner three on the way, good.
Mooney for three.
Good hit by Simpson. Go out of here. There's a home run. That ties the game. Snaps it. Open. Valela's going to take it himself. And he is in for the touchdown. There you go.
It's time for the Titans on your home for Columbus High School athletics. Columbus Sports Live.
Oh, well, would you look at that? We open with a nice black screen because there's no camera here. Must have turned off. Wait, I can fix this. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Nothing like the first volleyball game of the year with some tech issues. But we're here live on Columbus Sports Live. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight for our season opener of high school volleyball as Columbus set to take on the Galena Bulldogs here on the varsity side. I think the JV lost in 3 sets, 1-2. And varsity's kind of had a rough start to the year, but they're working with a younger group of kids. So should be an interesting year, should be a good year for the team's development. We'll talk a little bit more on that coming up. But before that, we'd like to let you know Columbus Sports Live is proudly presented by Optic Communications. Optic's roots run deep, just like their 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. To learn more about everything Optic has to offer, visit opticcommunications.com. They proudly bring Columbus Sports Live to Titan fans everywhere. And if you notice tonight that the internet doesn't, well, I'll put it nice, isn't crap. That's my nice way of putting it. Then you know what? It's because Optic's bringing it to you. So make sure you get some of that reliable internet for yourself. We'll step aside for a quick break, come back and break down the Titans' early start to the year. We're back after this.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Girard Medical Center of Cherokee is proud to be serving the Cherokee community for over 20 years. Dr. Dakota Bunch and nurse practitioner Kathy Flora are excited to be a part of your community and are accepting new patients specializing in family medicine, providing personalized attention to every patient. Experience healthcare that focuses on you. Call for an appointment today. Girard Medical Center of Cherokee, where your health comes first.
Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, your partner in health for more than 40 years, is now a certified community behavioral health clinic. A CCBHC clinic provides a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services, including same-day access and 24/7 crisis services. Serving all ages, Spring River Mental Health continues to inspire confidence, respect, and growth for individuals and families in Cherokee County. Learn more at springrivermh.org.
Call service is outstanding in their field.
especially for those that are stuck, well, out standing in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at colesservicellc.com. Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at bigironauctions.com.
No camera again. Look who's supposed to be the professional here, and I didn't do my job. I had all this prep time too. See, when I have too much prep time, I virtually forget something. When I have no prep time at all, and I'm like scrambling to get things done, usually everything runs fine.
It's always the simplest of things.
That's right. But anyway, we're here in the Girard Medical Center pregame show. Quality health care close to home. Titan fans are just minutes away from Girard Medical Center Cherokee Clinic. Plus, Girard Medical Center offers a wide range of primary and specialty care just minutes from Columbus. To learn more, visit GirardMedicalCenter.com. It is an 0-2 start for the Titan volleyball team to the season. Like I said, working with a younger group of girls this year, they took a loss in 2 sets to Neodesha to open up the season in a triangular back on September the 4th. They also were in a jamboree back on August the 28th. I'm not sure who they played. We'll pull that up momentarily. They also lost on the same night in that triangular in 2 sets to Cherryvale. Galena, on the other hand, having a above 500 record to start the year, working out with 3-2 on the season. They took a 2-0 loss to Neodesha back on the 2nd of September. Lost at Neodesha, and then they played against Frontenac as well that night. Lost in 2 sets to that as well. But the last 3 games, they've pulled out wins. Now, to be fair, they haven't been against teams the size of Neodesha or Frontenac. They won in 2 sets to Northeast, St. Paul, and Chatopa, which this is not a drag on Chatopa, but sometimes I wonder how they still have a volleyball team.
Are they that small?
There's years where they don't have a volleyball team or a like baseball, basketball, something like that. Oh, did I knock your? Yeah, that happens.
There we go.
All right, at least we're okay. But back on August 28th, Titans traveled to their jamboree, and it's not on here. Oh, that's July. That might be why. At Labette County. That was their jamboree. So Titans looking to get their first win on the season under head coach Ryan Layson. A couple new assistants. Sydney Spear stepping away, has a child to take care of now, and of course her husband Taylor Spear. And that's 2 children basically. No, that's not a drag on Taylor. That's a joke. Anybody that's going to forward that to him. But what better way to find your assistants than with family, as Coach Layson pulls in her daughter, a Titan alum, Dixie, to come and coach with her, along with the youth minister at Center Christian Church, Hayden Collins. Going to join the coaching staff this year, C-team coach for the Lady Titans. So seems like they've got the knowledge behind the team. It's just about executing from paper to the court, and we'll see if they can do that tonight. They've got some familiar names back, but they're still working with a lot of sophomores and a lot of juniors. Not a lot of freshmen on this team, I think, or not a lot of seniors on this team. I think 6 of them. One is a foreign exchange student, I believe. So difference in numbers certainly tonight for either team as you go over to Galena's roster. They don't have as many seniors, but they're pretty deep. They've got some names that are definitely familiar. They've got the Russell girl back, who has done a lot for them. They've got Marley Shoemaker, who's a senior. Russell, a junior, there on the court for them, will definitely be in their starting lineup. And then you've got several other names, Caitlin Thompson, who's been in there, Michaela Matthews as well, Dakota Bennett, and then, of course, somebody fall, or was that just some chairs or something? Kind of got me off track. And then, of course, the junior Riley Meyer, who has kind of been a standout in most of sports on the female side for Galena. We'll step aside for another quick break. 9 minutes, 32 seconds here before the kick. When we come back for the kick, for the opening serve. That sounds a little better. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and let you know about what's happening on Varsity Sports Live in the next couple of weeks after this.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawlcan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawcan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense price.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong?
Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Helms Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Summer sales event continues here at Mike Carpino Ford with 0% interest plus a $1,000 rebate on the all-new Ford Escape. Don't forget the Ford F-150 with over 60 of them available. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
And here we are back on the Girard Medical Center pregame show, as we'll tell you about the schedule this week coming up for the Varsity Sports Live Network. A couple of notes here. We got a lot of volleyball action going on today. Of course, the Titans taking on the Bulldogs here in Titan Fieldhouse, but a little further up north, Girard is hosting Frontenac and Colgan. They're in a triangular, so that'll be a good one. I don't know if that one's started yet. Oh, that's nice. You don't want to hear that. Well, there's no scoreboard, but I will tell you this. They are playing volleyball, so that's what it looks like, at least on the camera. Pittsburgh Purple Dragons taking on the Lewisburg Wildcats. That's on our new channel, Pittsburgh Sports Live, debuting last Friday with Josh Lettner on the call. Worked with Josh a couple of times, and he does something up at Pitt State. I don't know what it is. Maybe he just sit there like a door greeter, like at Walmart, but he does something up there. Then you've got Tonganoxie way up there in the Frontier League taking on Paola. So if you're curious and you want to go make the 2-hour drive up there, I'm not going to stop you. Also not going to pay for your gas. So if you're interested in making up that drive, but that's what's going on today. Later this week on Thursday, Eudora taking on Tonganoxie. I think that's volleyball. That's boys soccer. Boys soccer there. I'm also pretty sure Pittsburgh is doing soccer as well, not volleyball. Yeah, that is correct. And then Lewisburg taking on Bonner Springs in soccer as well. Then, of course, Friday Night Lights return on September 12th. Titans will be at Galena. Baldwin will be hosting Ottawa. Eudora will be at Bonner Springs. Girard will be at Riverton. Lewisburg will host Paola. Pittsburgh will be at Shawnee Mission South. And then Spring Hill will host Tonganoxie. So those are your matchups for the week there on Varsity Sports Live. You can, of course, check us out here over on YouTube for free, no cost with that. Columbus Sports Live on YouTube or varsitysportslive.com. So plenty of ways to find us. Maybe one day we'll be on CBS Sports. Hey, I think BJ Harris up there could rig a deal with that.
ESPN,
CBS Sports. I'd be fine with any of it. I mean, anything to get on national TV, whatever that's got to be. If it's going to be me on ESPN for 30 seconds, or, if I'm going to be the guy that is in the background as they do concessions, either one, I'll take it. But should be a good one tonight, as Columbus once again setting to take on Galena. They've got a 600 start to the year with a 3-2 record. Columbus is trying to pick up their first win of the year tonight. Be a good one, be a league win here over the Bulldogs. We'll take a quick break, come back, and get set for the opening serve here of this 2025 league matchup. Take a quick break. We're back after this.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to Prime Accounting.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Girard Medical Center of Cherokee is proud to be serving the Cherokee community for over 20 years. Dr. Dakota Bunch and nurse practitioner Kathy Flora are excited to be a part of your community and are accepting new patients specializing in family medicine, providing personalized attention to every patient. Experience healthcare that focuses on you. Call for an appointment today. Girard Medical Center of Cherokee, where your health comes first.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
And here we are, set for tonight's matchup here on Columbus Sports Live, as we'll try to break you who's starting on the floor tonight for the Titans. It looks like it'll be number 11, Caitlin Drager, number 14, the libero, Trinity Adaramos, number 40, the senior, Adelie Graffel, number 3, the junior, Bentley Townsend, number 41, the sophomore, Adelie Wilson, and in the middle will be number 12, the sophomore, Kinsley Blackledge. Those starting lineups brought to you by American Bank, serving the area for more than a century. American Bank offers personal and business accounts, online and mobile banking, and drive-up service across 3 local branches. Plus, American Bank offers a wide variety of consumer, commercial, and agricultural loan products. Banking has never been easier at American Bank, as Riley Meyer will be back deep for the opening serve. And Adaramos goes on the ground for it, can't connect, and it'll go out of bounds the opposite way, and it'll be a point for Galena. That opening serve brought to you by B&B Excavating. The numbers don't lie, dirt is heavy, so trust the guys at B&B Excavating to move what needs moving. Specializing in septic systems, water line install and repair, driveways, rock hauling, and leveling. B&B Excavating, call 620-724-2735. As we'll get the score away. 2-0 Galena here to start off the ball game. Meyer still back deep on the serve. Adaramos hit it up, couldn't get it to go over the net. And 3-0 Galena here to start this one off. Galena returns a fair bit of experience from last year. And I think that was a mishandled serve, didn't go over the net. It'll be Columbus point here. So Columbus gets on the board. 3-1 start here. Back deep for the first serve will be Bentley Townsend. Hits it nice and over. Galena sends it back over. Setting it up for Wilson. Nice spike. Gets it over to the Galena side. Good save out of bounds. And Galena trying to control it. They hit it out of bounds on their own side. And 3-2. Columbus with another point. Columbus with back-to-back points here. Townsend with another good serve. Set up for Russell. Oh, is yours not? I see what. You gotta talk too. You don't get paid to just sit there. That one didn't go over the net. 4-3 is the score. Thought we were having tech problems. So, score looks right. Kinsley Blackledge back deep on the serve. That one mishandled by the libero, and we're tied up at 4. Hit out of bounds on the left side. Best of 3 here. As now you've got Adelie Graffel into the ball game. So you've got Adaramos, Graffel, and it looks like Wilson on the right side of your screen. They're the front 3. I think that was Blackledge again on the serve. That one mishandled by Galena again. Titans take the lead at 5-4.
Sorry, can't help it.
Choking. Actually, more like sick.
Okay, yeah.
Having trouble here. And that one, serve couldn't get over the net, 6-4 Columbus. So Columbus, after starting off 0-2, now rattled back to take a 2-point lead. See who's serving. Should be Blackledge still, and it is. Nice strong hit over. Sent over by Russell. Raffle sets it up. It's spiked immediately over. Columbus saves it. That was Wilson with the hit over. Returning the favor there for the Bulldogs. Trying to hit the net. Ada Ramos on the floor. Digs it off the court. Sent over by Graffel. Russell looking to spike it. Nice block by Addie Wilson. Keeping the possession alive on the floor. This one going to be a hard-fought point for whoever gets it. Barbero setting it up. Russell with a spike over, and it lands in the hands of Bentley Townsend. Couldn't save it in time off the ground. A good effort there by both teams to kind of rally for that one. 6-5 the score. Hope it's going to be like that all night. That was an entertaining point right there.
It was.
Back deep to serve will be number 15, Mackenzie New. Russell setting it up. Now Meyer sets it up again for Russell, blocked by Wilson and Graffel. Combined on the block, and that one dropped. It should be Columbus point. The whistle was blown before, and it is.
5-7.
Yep. Who's back deep? Can't tell. We're in an odd angle set up here in the corner. That's Addie Wilson, the sophomore, back deep to serve, as a little miscommunication between handlers there for Galena. And 8-5 the score. So Columbus trying to trail away here. They've got a 3-point lead, not a lot, but compared to how they started, a lot better. As Addie Wilson a little too hard on the serve, goes out of bounds. No, they gave it to her.
For Columbus.
They gave it to her. Maybe I should look at the official instead of reading my brain, because I thought that one was out of bounds by a little bit, but no, they called it in. Galena must have thought it went out of bounds. Okay. So Wilson will get a redo here. Set to serve. Nice hit. Went off the basketball goal. And Galena struggled to rally. 10-5 here. So an early lead for the Titans. It's by 5. Wilson still back deep for the Titans. Once again, another good serve. She's just a sophomore. Going to be a pretty prominent player on this team in the next few years, and Galena missed communication there. 11-5. Wilson still on the serve, set up. Sent over by number 21, that was Marley Shoemaker. Columbus couldn't find that one, 11-6. So Galena will get it back on their side of the court. Wesleyan Russell back deep to serve. And that one was inbounds, yeah. So 11-7, Galena trying to crawl it back here with Russell. Back deep. Another good serve. Graffel hits that one way out of bounds, and 11-8 the score. I'm going to cough again. Nothing more I wanted than to stop coughing.
Feeling better?
Not really. Yeah, I actually feel I sound worse than I feel. Which would be a good time for us to introduce our new joke button. I hope somebody heard that. If nobody did, that really didn't make a lot of sense to people watching at home, but that was pretty funny. We're going to play with that a little bit on Friday nights. I just have too much fun with that. As that one attempted to be set over by Trinity Green, I believe. Senior. It'll be a point for the Bulldogs. 12-9 the score. For Galena, Columbus led by as many as 5 tonight. Crawled it back. Galena's crawled it back to a 3-point Titan lead. And a little conversation between Coach Layson and the officials here. I think Graffel, no? I don't know. I don't know what to do with. Maybe they missed a sub or something. Nice find there. Oh, is that out of bounds? Yep. They gave it to Columbus. It would have been a good hit. It was in a dead spot, but just barely out of bounds there. So Columbus will get the point, 13-9, and they'll have it back on their side. Caitlin Drager back deep to serve. Drager with a nice serve. Galena, good save from the ground. Now Kirk sets it up. Raffle going to set it up for the spike. Green sends it over. Send it over with New. Now Blackledge in it, just inside. Man, if you can nail that down, you spike it just barely inside on that corner. You got a really good hit there. Something that Riverton's had the last several years, which is why they've been so dominant in volleyball. Or a 4-time, went to state 4 times in a row is what I was trying to say, but couldn't think of the words. That's what happens when you're sick. Once again.
Not in the.
See, now I'm gonna overuse it. I gotta save that up. There's other buttons too, but you gotta find them at the right time. Back deep to serve is Emma Henson, sophomore, and I don't think it went over the net.
No, it didn't.
So 15-10. Hard to look at your stat sheet or your roster and then look up and try to see what the serve was. Ada Ramos sends that one over. Columbus had good serves all night. Something Galena's kind of struggled with early on here in the first set. Addie Wilson sends it over, partially blocked, but it still lands inside of Galena territory. Good double block from Green and Wilson. Galena can't find it. 16-10 the score. Columbus with their largest lead of the night here by 6. First to 25. Another Columbus point. 17-10. And Galena's going to take a timeout. Coach Wesley, wants a one of her 2. We'll take it with her. We're back in 30 seconds.
How is it so fast?
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
Welcome back. 17-10. Columbus on top by 7, their largest lead of the night here in set 1. And that one hit out of bounds by Ada Ramos, a little too hard on the serve. The point will go to Galena, 17-11. So Galena scores off the timeout by Melissa Wesley, Galena's head coach. Morgan Richards into the game now. Was that one sent over by Trinity Green out of bounds? Or no, just barely in play. No, that was out of bounds. That was right. 17-12 the score. So Galena's crawled it back. Riley Meyer back deep on the serve once again for the Bulldogs. First touch by Graffel, couldn't get it over the net. And Galena with 3 straight here. Crawled the deficit back to 4. And that one hit out of bounds by Columbus. 4 straight for the Bulldogs. 17-14. Wouldn't surprise me if Coach Layson takes a timeout here before too long. Good grief. It's 17-13. I thought it was 17-14. Oh, well. Okay, they got it.
There we go.
18-14 now. Off of that miscue by the Bulldogs. So Columbus back up by 4. Bentley Townsend back deep again. That one sent over by Meyer, quickly returned by Graffel, spiked by Russell. Good save from Adaramus. Sends it over. It's on Galena's side, out of bounds. Point Titans. 19-14 here. Townsend going to send it over again. Russell finds it. Meyer setting it up for Russell. Good block by Addie Wilson. She's had plenty of them tonight. On fire there, right across the net. 20-14 the score. Columbus once again with a 6-point lead. First to 25. Sent over by Townsend. Meyer finds it. Sent over by Russell. And nobody home. Should be Galena point, and it is. 20-15 the score. Back deep to serve is number 5, Dakota Bennett. Mentioned her name in the pregame show. Is one to watch. Nice spike by Wilson. Columbus point just barely in bounds. She's starting to get really good at that. Just a sophomore, too. That's what's more exciting about it. She got all that experience coming back with you, and here I go again. Disappear into the shadows with my cold. Happens about this time. I guarantee if I went back and watched last year's broadcast, I would sound sick. The first volleyball broadcast of the year, you would hear it. As I didn't get the point on that one. It goes to Galena. 21-16. Blackledge sets it up. Wilson gonna send it over backwards. Sent over by New, and Adaramus hits it out of bounds. 21-17. And that one didn't quite make it over the net off the Galena serve, and Galena once again crawling it back here, 21-18. So Columbus has been able to lead by 6 on a couple of different occasions, but Galena's been able to crawl it back, especially when they've had the serve. Just a few unforced errors, probably driving Coach Layson crazy. That one hit out of bounds again, 21-19. It's a 2-point game. Coach Layson's going to call timeout here. Yep. Predicted it from the stands. We'll take a quick break. We'll take a 1-minute timeout with her. We're back after this.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong?
Maybe you belong here, preparing for a career in healthcare as part of Fort Scott Community College's nursing program. Or maybe you belong on stage as part of the Hounds band or theater department. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Welcome back just in time. Coach Layson used 30 seconds. That one sent over. Caught by Wilson, but I think they're giving it to Galena.
It went under the net.
Okay, so it should be Galena point. 21-20. 1-point game. It's been a 6-point game on a couple occasions, but now Columbus starting to find themselves in some errors. We're tied up at 21. So now you got to have the by 2 rule in effect. So first to 25 by 2. So if it's going to continue to go this way. Allen sent over by Ada Ramos, and Galena couldn't find it. 22-21, Columbus back with a 1-point lead here. So now Addie Wilson back deep on the serve. She has been solid all night from anywhere, whether in front or back deep. We'll see what she can get done here. Nice serve. I mean, talk about perfect. Just doesn't get much better than that in high school volleyball when it comes to a serve. I mean, that's pretty darn good. I think that one might have been out of bounds, yeah. Announcer's jinx got me. I'll take the blame. It's okay. Titans still with a 1-point lead, 23-22. Excuse me, Russell with it and hit out of bounds by Tatum Kirk.
Tie ball game.
Tied again at 23. Still win by 25, but this will be the last point unless it gets tied up again. Well, that'll be in the case. That one dug off the floor by Kirk, sent over by Richards, out of bounds. Wow, Galena's got the lead right now. That's kind of a turn of events. Columbus, like I said, led by 2 on a couple of different occasions. And Columbus is led by 6 on 2 different occasions. Now Galena by 2. Good save by Kirk. Nobody can find it, and Galena wins. 25-23, your final here in set 1. Kind of unfortunate there. Columbus had a pretty solid lead, but we'll step aside for 1 minute, come back, and have the second set for you, see if Columbus can rally back after this.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back here on Columbus Sports Live as we're getting ready to start the second set here from Columbus High School. Galena takes it 23-25 in set 1, as you can tell by the score that I forgot to change. We haven't started yet. All right, they didn't change it. Hey, I beat the scoreboard. That's a win for me. Second set underway. Columbus on the serve. Galena rallies back. Good save there from multiple Galena hands, and Wilson sends it right into the net. Galena will start off first on the board. Aye. Terrible.
You need a cough drop?
Maybe. That one hit way off to the, would be to Columbus's left. Riley Meyer on the serve. For Galena, they're starting off 2-0. Sent over by the Titans. Graffel has a nice find, and I think she stepped over the line. Yeah. 3-0. Galena with a hot start. Meyer back deep. Still for the Bulldogs. They set it up for Wilson. They might be starting to figure her out a bit. Need to get her in there and get some more blocks. She's been good at that so far all night. Blackledge will send it over with a little bit of assist. And that one's sitting right into the net. Columbus on the board here. It's kind of how it started last time, though. Galena started off 2 straight, and then Columbus rallied back and had a 6-point lead on a couple different occasions in the last matchup. Or the last set, I'm sorry. That one tried to be saved off the court. Unable to do so was the Bulldogs, 3-2 now. Columbus trailing by a point. So as we said, once again, they're trying to crawl it back. Get it sent over. Russell with a nice spike. Wilson tried to save it off the floor. Nobody else was there to help her out. And 4-2 now the score. So Galena by 2. Dakota Bennett back deep for the Bulldogs. Checking my numbers here, yeah. For Galena, I get way too confused. Townsend set that one up for Ada Ramos, sent over by Trinity. Galena sends that one over, kind of a long possession here. Whoever gets this going to have to work for it. Graffel sends it over. They set this one up for Bennett, I believe, or maybe that was Mackenzie New. Couldn't tell. The number was in my way. We have a stoppage in play, and I think we had too many hits, and Galena gets the point. 5-2. Galena on top by 3 once again. So Bennett back deep once again for the Bulldogs. Townsend hints it backwards. Sends it over. Was Ada Ramos. Russell with the spike, and Columbus just a little too much miscommunication. Too many bodies down there. I'd let Wilson and Blackledge or Graffel kind of do most of the work up front. They've had a lot of success all night. And Columbus just couldn't get it over the net, I think, and 7-2 Galena. Oh, my goodness. I feel better than I sound, or whatever the terminology is on that. Columbus gets on the board once again, 7-3. See if they can start a streak here. As Caitlin Drager will check in for Tatum Kirk. Seven to 3. Addie Wilson back deep on the serve. Hit out of bounds by the Bulldogs, 7-4. So Columbus having to play catch up, but something that this team is used to doing, at least as of tonight. So Wilson back deep, another strong serve. Meyer sets it up. Russell sends it over. No, yeah, she got it. 8-4. Galena. Who was that? That one sent over by Mackenzie New. And read her number. Meyer setting it up. Madison Boyd is going to send it over. I think she's just a freshman. Drager sends it over, and Galena mishandles it. The senior doing some work out there. 8-5 the score. Columbus once again finds themselves down 3. It's Morgan Richards set to check in for Bentley Townsend. Natalie Graffel going to send it over. Set up and a really nice hit. Good find there by Marley Shoemaker. Really good hit. Nobody home for Columbus. Make that 9-5. So now Columbus is the ones that are playing down most of the game. Haven't had a lead yet. And that serve didn't make it over the net. 10-5 now the score. Hey, if Galena can crawl back from down 6, I think this Titan team can for sure do that.
Do it too.
Yeah. It'll just take a little bit of time. 11-5 the score. And Tatum Kirk tried to hit that one over. Couldn't make contact. And I think Coach Layson gave her a pep talk after that. Mackenzie Russell. Wesleyan Russell back deep on the serve. All these names are starting to blend together. Columbus rallies for that point, 12-6. Oh, this is great. Just having to mute every time I have to cough. It just really works out well. That one couldn't make it over the net. 13-6 the score. But if Huck were here commentating with me, he'd be mocking all my coughing noises. That's what he was best at, mocking me. I hope he hears that too. 14-6. Now the score for the Bulldogs. That one, I think that serve was out of bounds, yeah. So 14-7, Columbus down by 7 here in set 2. Gonna have to win this set to keep the game alive. Galena sends it over. Kirk finds it. Set up by Graffel. Going to be spiked by Wilson. Good hit by Addy. Saved by Russell there in the backcourt for the Bulldogs. Didn't get sent over in time, and 14-8 your score. Let's see if Columbus can make the most of that point and try to battle back. Tatum Kirk on the serve. Back deep. They set it up. Oh, Russell was setting it up and nobody was home. I was waiting for somebody to make contact with that there. 14-9. Columbus trying to return the favor here to the Bulldogs. Sent over once again by Kirk off the serve. That one hit out of bounds by Marley Shoemaker. 14-10. Columbus now down by 4. It was one time 7. 3 straight points here. Columbus is, you're going to say Columbus is back in it, but as I say that, Galena scores 15-10. I wish I could control that. And Adaramos hit that one, and nobody could find it off the floor. Now Galena has their lead back up to 6. Back deep is Emma Henson on the serve, and that one out of bounds. 16-11 now. Here in the second set, Columbus is going to have to win this one to keep it alive. Galena won the first set 23-25. That one hit in the backcourt by Galena. They're scrambling to try to save it. You know, I could say so many things, but I'm not going to. Yeah. Ethan Midget back there, everybody. Doing what Ethan Midget does, ruining the show. And Galena struggled to find that one. Nice send over by the Titans. Makes it 16-12. So Galena by 4 here. Columbus can try to battle this back and keep it alive. No reason why they can't. Only down 4. Graff will hit that one over. And that should be a Columbus point. 16-13 now. Lowest the lead for Galena has been in a while. I'm not complaining about it either. Townsend finds it. Adoramo sends it over. Galena struggling to find it. They get it over, and Blackledge hits it off the side of her hand. 17-13. Nothing better than dinner after a volleyball game. That's my plan. Townsend finds Wilson. Good block by Russell. Can't even argue that was pretty cool. There's sometimes when you just can't even say anything. It's just, wow, that was good. That gets a nice, which one is it?
Speechless.
That's not the right button. Okay. Gets a nice round of applause, which is, there
we go.
If anybody's even hearing that. 18-14 now your score. Columbus rallying back here. Down by 4 again. They can keep this alive. Down by 4, still time. Blackledge on the serve. And Columbus once again. Yep. 18-15 your score. So Columbus once again only down by 3. And I'm going to have to mute again. Russell sends it over, and Townsend tried to save it. Just not in the nick of time. 19-15. Don't hit the panic button. Just try to reset here after each play and try to keep it alive. Back deep is, I think, Dakota Bennett again. Can't see the number. Yep. Bennett on the serve. Good save by Blackledge. Raffle setting it up for Wilson. Sends it over and hit out of bounds by Bennett herself. Titan point here, 19-16. Once again, a 3-point game. As Drager returns, Kirk will sit for Columbus. 19-16, Columbus with the ball on the serve. Wilson back deep, that's who you want. Serve in this latter part of the game. Just got to keep the possession alive so she can keep at it. Adoramo sends it over, good block by Russell again. That height on the front edge is really giving Columbus trouble. Good send over by Blackledge. And Russell found a nice hole. Adoramos tried to save it but hit it out of bounds. 20-16. Going to start to get crunch time here. So Addie Wilson will sit. I'm not sure who came in for her. I think Tatum Kirk did. No, and hit out of bounds by Galena. So once again, a 3-point game, but it's got to be, we got to get it closer than that. So Columbus is going to need to get a few back-to-back points here. Kirk finds it. Raffle sets it up for Drager. Drager hits it over, hit out of bounds by Bennett. That's what I'm talking about right there. 20-18, it's the lowest it's been in a while. So it seems like these two teams pretty evenly matched on the varsity side, and looking at the scores on the JV and C games earlier tonight, pretty close as well. So I don't know what that says about the future. Haven't read much into the CNC as far as volleyball goes, but working on it. Galena had a another point in there. So I was rambling on about the CNC League. And 21-18 your score. That one hit over. Galena, a little miscommunication. 21-19. Be crucial for here if Columbus would get another point. That'd make it 21-20. That puts you in the same. Put you in the it wouldn't be tied, but it virtually puts you in the same spot. Considering you got to win by 2. Out of Ramos finds it. Graffel sets it up. Blackledge sends it over. They're setting it up for Shoemaker. And that one hit out of bounds by Columbus, 22-19. That one sent over by Drager. And trying to see who that was that tried to get the save. That was Mackenzie New. Just not in the nick of time. 22-20. And we have a timeout on the floor. We will take it as well. I think Coach Wesley called that one. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back. 22-20 here. Columbus trying to keep the game alive. They win this one. We go to a third set. They will lose this one. I believe it's over. I don't think they're playing to 5. I think it's just 3. At least that's what my email said, but some of my emails are wrong. Wilson sends that one over. Galena got a hand on it and will go out of bounds. 22-21. We got a 1-point game here. Kirk going to send it over. Off the serve. Wilson setting it up. Blackledge going to send it over. Blocked, but on the same side, we're tied up here. Oh, boy.
Both sets have been kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
Like
anybody's ball game here. Kirk on the serve once again. Columbus just doesn't need to get the nerve game going on. Stay relaxed and don't make simple errors. Graffel over for Wilson. Yeah. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. She's starting to perfect that where it's just right in bounds. That's a thing that'll just mess with teams' heads. Because you don't know if you want to go for it, if you don't want to touch it. If you touch it and it's out of bounds,
yeah,
it's
hard to read.
Yeah. That one sent over by the Bulldogs. Columbus keeps it alive. Caddy sends it over. Yeah, we got 4 touches. Yeah, I thought we did, but they didn't blow the whistle until late.
Yeah.
So I was just going to roll with it. That's okay. We're tied at 23. But it will be Galena serve. Emma Henson back deep here for the Bulldogs. Over to Blackledge. Now New sends it over. Over for Graffel and hit out of bounds. Yep. Okay. So 24-23. Galena 1 point away. Columbus going to have to win this one. Emma Henson on the serve. Graffel setting it up. Addie Wilson going to send it over and out of bounds. And Galena's going to win it 25-23 in both games. So they must be playing a 5.
Is it a 3-set or a 5-set?
I thought it was, my email said a 3-set, but it must be a 5-set, so that's okay.
All right, so that means
we're going to 5.
Galena leads 2-0.
Galena leads 2-0, so that means Columbus is going to have to win this one now to keep it alive.
From being swept.
Yeah. Well, to keep the game alive. Got to be able to Got to win this one in order to attempt to win the game. But we're headed to a third set here in Columbus. We're back in 30 seconds.
It's a bird.
It's a plane. It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
Welcome back. Okay. Just read my text. So we are set for the third set. Hopefully not the last tonight. But Columbus going to have to win this one in order to keep the game alive, because we are playing a 5. I thought we were playing a 3. My email said 3, so that's why I said that. But as I also said, my emails can sometimes be wrong. So
who sent the email?
I don't remember. Or the email could have said 5 sets, and I read it as 3 in my mind, and I'm not going to blame anybody. Russell spikes that one over, and Galena will start off on the board once again. Every single set, they've started off.
Galena started off
2-0 or 3-0. And both scores have been 25-23 Galena. So Riley Meyer back deep. And Graffel just couldn't find that one. 2-0 Galena. Meyer still on the serve. Sets it up for Townsend. Now Townsend. They called it out of bounds. Shoot. That's why I don't get ahead of myself. And we have a timeout, I think, by Ryan Layson. We'll take it with her. Another 30-second timeout coming your way after this, and we'll hear from Professor Crawcan.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawcan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawcan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense price.
Sorry, I don't know why that Crawcan commercial was so freakishly large on your screen. I apologize. I think we should have it fixed. And Columbus, once again, after Galena starts off 3-0, gets on the board. I think that's fine. I think it kind of makes a play from behind mentality, which I think is good for this team, especially when you're young. You're probably going to have to play from behind more often than not. And so I think it's just going to help them out in the long run. A little struggle to rally behind that one for 3-2, I'm sorry. If I could type numbers, that'd be great. So 3-2 the score, Galena on top by 1. Russell going to spike it over, blocked by Wilson. We're tied at 3. Oh my goodness.
I'm going to have to end up taking you to the hospital after this.
No, what I need is a cheeseburger.
You really think that'd help?
I think if I think a cheeseburger could solve just about anything. If you put the correct things on it. And Townsend tried to save that one off the court. Not enough time, and that'll go to Galena. 5-3. Back deep to serve was Dakota Bennett. Hit out of bounds by Columbus. 6-3 the score. Townsend looking for it. Kirk sends it over. And out of bounds, it'll be Galena point. So Galena starting to get a good eye. Helped him out here early on in the third set. Townsend going to set it up. Graffel going to send it over, partially blocked, but it still landed with Galena. Townsend finds it now over to Blackledge. Galena looking to send it over. They set it up. Russell sends it outside, tapped by Wilson. Now Townsend going to find it, sent over by Graffel. Both teams trying to rally for the point. Russell hits it behind her back, and it'll be a point for Columbus. So 7-4. Galena struggling to send it over. They finally get it over with Russell. Wilson with a nice strong hit. Couldn't be dug up off the ground. 7-5, 2-point game. Columbus once again having to rally back, but they're doing a good job of it. Then a 2-point matchup. Last two sets Galena's won, which I should probably update that. There we go. I know what I'm doing. And Russell sends it over, just barely hit it over two Titans there, Wilson and Adaramos, 8-5. Oh. Some people just have height. Does it help them out? Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Titan point there, 8-6. Back. I can't see it. Haven't been able to all night. I'm not sure why I'm trying now. Addie Wilson back deep on the serve, and that one miscommunicated by Galena, hit out of bounds, and Titans now only down by 1. 7-8 the score. So it's been 3 close matchups in all 3 sets here. And that one served a little too hard. Hit out of bounds. 7-9. So Russell back deep on the serve for the Bulldogs, and Kirk couldn't get any velocity on it. 10-7. Galena the first to strike double digits here in the second set.
Save.
Meyer sends it over. Kirk. Over to Townsend. Sent over by Graffel, out of bounds. – 11-7. As I believe Adaramos checked in for Natalie Graffel, and that one just a little miscommunication there. 12-7 your score. Columbus once again back down.
Bounced
by
off
5.
the basketball goal.
Yeah, you gotta be able to figure those things out. That's about as high as our basketball goals are gonna get. Takes time, takes learning, takes experience. Something that, as far as the age factor goes, this team is lacking a little bit. They have some seniors, But as far as the varsity action goes, still dealing with a lot of juniors and sophomores in there as well. Graffel, who is a senior, back deep on the serve. Meyer sends it over. Graffel sets it up for Ada Ramos, didn't hit it over the net. (13-8). Yeah, that's what they have.
Yeah.
13-8 the score. Oh, no. And Natalie tried to get a hand on that one, tried to touch it, but couldn't send it over. 14-8. Did it come loose again?
Yes. Every time you mute yours, it does that to mine.
Well, shoot. Caitlin Drager with that one sent over. Meyer going to save it, set it up for Russell. Russell sends it over. Graffel setting it up for Drager. Puts it over the top of the net, and nice hit by Galena, found a dead zone, and nobody home, 15-8. Leads now 7 for the Bulldogs. And we have another timeout. Coach Layson most likely called it. No, that was a point.
That was a point. Columbus.
Look down at the roster for 1 minute, and we've already scored. Need my own personal spotter. 15-9. Drager sends it over. Good setup, partially blocked by Columbus, sent over by Blackledge. Galena looking to set it up here. They actually toss it over. Graffel over to Drager, too hard, out of bounds. 16-9. Did it do it again?
No.
Good, see?
Progress.
Emma Henson back deep for the Bulldogs and serves it right into the net. So 16-10.
Number 4.
Tatum Kirk back deep. And sent over by Mackenzie New. Really good hit there. An unfortunate hit for Columbus, but a really solid looking one for Galena. That's definitely on the huddle highlight reel there. 17-10. And Riley Meyer will be back deep once again for the Bulldogs. Saved by Kirk. Galena trying to rally to send it across. Over for Henson, sends it. Sent over by Wilson. Immediately returned. Richards sets it up for Wilson, sends it across. Out of bounds, Galena point. Galena trying to run away with it here. They lead it by 8. 18-10.
Biggest lead we've had tonight.
Yep. Earlier one was 7. Which I think was a Bulldog lead in the second set, which Columbus rallied back from. And I didn't.
It looked like she said Columbus point.
I didn't see her signal. We have a timeout. There's a Galena point.
Galena point.
We have a timeout by Ryan Layson. We will take it with her. We are back in 30 seconds. You hear from Leah Smith Agency, Farmers Insurance.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back. The timeout by Coach Layson. That one hit out of bounds, and Galena by 10. This is going to be a tough one to rally from. Galena needs 5. You need double that. Meyer back deep on the serve. Good hit. Good save by Kirk. Sets it up. Richard sends it over. And that one didn't make it over the net. Well, there's the start of the rally that they need. 20-11 the score.
Good signs so far.
Townsend on the serve. Galena setting it up. And too many bodies down there at once, 21-11. Galena leads it once again by double digits here in the third set. And that one sent into the net by, well, can't see the number. Number 10, I believe. That would have been Caitlin Thompson. So, 21-12 your score. Meyer with a nice behind the back hit. She crossed over, yeah. Would have been pretty, but not a result in a Columbus point. It did look good, I will say. So Blackledge back deep on the serve, and Galena sends that one right into the scores table. 21-14. Columbus only down by 7. Still a large deficit this late in the set, but
they've done it before tonight.
Yeah, they have. Getting ready to be my next thought, which was they've done it before. Do it again. There they go. Let Galena's errors fuel your success here. Let them get in their own head. Control your pace. Blackledge still on the serve. Just right there. Exactly what I was talking about. And Columbus starting to make it a little bit interesting. 16-21. And Coach Wesley not happy over there. Some pretty quick points here for Columbus, allowing the momentum to build on their side of the court. You send it over. Wilson sends it back. They're trying to set it up. Graffel, nice save. Going to send it over as it was out of bounds. Oh, Townsend hit that one almost up here in the mezzanine. But the mezzanine was behind her. That'll make it 22-16. That one sent out of bounds off the serve. 23-16, so Galena just 2 away here from taking the game. Kinsey New back deep. Trinity Green, I don't think she got it over.
It hit the net.
Shoot. I can't really see with this yellow bar in my way. So Galena 1 point away. They
nice block.
Spike it over. Blocked by a couple of defenders. Right open hole in the defense, and that'll do it. 25-16. Galena takes it in 3, and that will do it. 25-23, 25-23, the final score, 25-16 of set 3. We'll take a quick break, come back, recap the night on the Call Service postgame show after this timeout.
Call Service is outstanding in their field. especially for those that are stuck, well, out standing in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at colesservicellc.com. From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. You know what? This is not going to have a camera. Watch. Yep. I don't do my job. Just kidding. I do my job. We're back here on Columbus Sports Live as we are here on the Call Service post-game show here on Columbus Sports Live. When it's time for new tires on your ride, make a call to Call Service in Girard. And when you need in-the-field service, Calls has you covered with a truck en route. Shop for your tires and more at callservicellc.com. Well, in 3 sets tonight, that will give Galena a 6-2 record on the season. That'll drop Columbus down to 0-5. They're still looking for their first win on the year. You got to give this young team credit. They had to rally back each set, either from the start or right in the middle of it. Columbus had a 6-point lead a couple of different times in set 1, but ultimately it was a 2-point factor, 25-23, that decided it for the Bulldogs. And then you look at set 2, it just didn't start off right. A few errors. Started off 3-0 for Galena, then Columbus rallied back. Then Galena started to pull away, had a 7-point lead. Columbus rallied back, and then it was 25-23, the final score again. And then this one, 25-16, your final score tonight in set 3. So Galena takes it 3 out of 5. Titan volleyball team got some work to do, but we're seeing some potential. And I think if I had to spot a player of the game tonight, I'd 100% give it to Addie Wilson, because she was really good up front. She blocked a lot of a lot of the shots. She had a really nice serve, almost kind of perfected that, where she's been able to get it right into the boundary and to just right to that point where it barely doesn't go out of bounds, right in the corner. And that'll trip a lot of teams up. It's very hard to tell. On one hand, you hit it, you risk, losing the point because it was out of bounds. And if you don't hit it and it was in bounds and you didn't hit it, and you risk losing the point there. So it's just a hard thing to read, a hard thing to tell. And then you look at set 3, just energy kind of felt off. Had some good plays, but I think when you're down 2-0, it's a little harder to rally back. But Titans did try. They were down 10, cut it to them, I think 4, maybe 6. I don't remember. Didn't take stats.
What was it?
I don't remember. I know we were down by 10, and then we cut it to, I think, 6 or 4, either one, at a time in that third set. But too little, too late on that. Columbus Sports Live will be back in action on Friday night. We will have Titan football for you live from Galena, and we'll also be dealing with maybe more internet issues. I don't know. Last time we were there, we had to run off a hotspot, so we'll do the same again. But hopefully it'll be watchable.
And hopefully we will have Durfelt with us.
Yeah. He was here tonight.
Keeping score.
So if the score was wrong, go
blame Durfelt.
Go throw everything you want at him. But he'll be back with us on Friday, so you'll get to hear his wonderful voice once again, and we'll crack a few jokes, and we'll probably use this once again. And maybe whenever he gives his he's not going to know this because he's not going to watch this, and I'm not going to tell him. But whenever he gives his pregame thoughts, his keys to the game that he writes up every week, I'm going to just casually, without telling him, go ahead and do the and then there's this one. I don't know what it does. Ooh.
Sounds like the
I like that.
intro of a game show.
Time to play Family Feud. We could do that. You know what? That's actually, you bring up game show. We used to do trivia back in several years ago when I was doing this. Probably like 6 or 7 years ago. We were doing trivia. And I miss it. I think I want to bring it back.
Like what? Like just trivia about the game, or like
just
the
trivia
game's history?
About football, about maybe if I can find some history on the field, And I'm just going to pull it from the top of my head. I mean, that's how much effort I really put into the trivia questions, is I'm like, what's something people may or may not know?
Kind of like the trivia questions they do at the ball game? Or do they not do that anymore?
No, they don't do those anymore. That was a Robin Wells idea. Shout out to Robin Wells. Great guy. But school board president. But he was the one that always did the trivia questions. And I think he wrote those up before. He put a lot of time into that pregame.
Because they always have the
not that Clint
Jeopardy
doesn't.
music.
Not that Clint doesn't. Clint does a really great job up there. But you won't get to hear his wonderful voice over the air until week 3. Well, that'll do it for us tonight. We appreciate everybody coming out, watching us here online, and everybody that came out and joined behind us here in the stands for some high school volleyball. We'll be back in action Friday night. Until then, thanks for watching, and good night.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat. Don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.